How is she?
Well, see for yourself.
How's the baby? Is he okay?
Whoever took him from me is gonna pay. Bottom line.
Who was it? We will not stop until we get this guy.
Dirty cop beat up Diana B. What?
If you're in some kind of danger, I need to know.
I'm not a ghost. I can fix whatever problem I'm in.
What makes you think you can trust Davis or Tariq?
I don't trust either of them.
We're all at risk now.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 2 Ghosts. And this one right here is titled Diana's Shocking Twist, Twins, Tragedy, and Her First Kill. Now, basically what I'll be covering in this particular video is, the outcome of, the aftermath of what happened after she basically got stumped out by Detective Lewis. Now, of course, a lot of questions were asked, but the most important is, did the baby survive? And then, so pretty much, I'm going to be answering that in my opinion and making a couple of predictions of what I think may happen. And this is probably going to be, I'm probably going to do like a couple of videos retaining to this particular topic, because there's a couple of ways I can see this one, turning out. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, pretty much, if you've been following my channel for quite a while, then you already know what this is. This is the episode 7 synopsis, and it's relevant because, of course, we are dealing with episode 7. Now, the only part that's relevant is that top part, which is when tragedy strikes, Tariq and the Tejadas are set on a mission to avenge what they've lost. Now, it seems that, to me, judging by the episode 7 trailer, that it's possible Braden will be involved with this as well, because you've seen him Tariq talk to Braden, telling him that, the dirty cop beat up Diana. So he was getting on his shoes and stuff like that, like he was ready to, rush in and, help his boy out. But perhaps maybe another situation will occur that maybe Braden will have to deal with, that makes him not go with Tariq on that particular mission. But pretty much, yeah, I just want to throw that in there because that's describing. We now know what the tragedy is. It's dealing with Diana being beat up by the detective and the baby possibly being in jeopardy. But next, oh yeah, and I have to do this. I forgot to do it at the intro, but shout out to Getting How I Live channel once again. I know I've given him some love on this channel a couple of times, and I have to do it again because this particular part here I didn't catch on my own, but after watching his channel, I was able to notice this part. So, it seems as if we have another power parallel that is potentially taking place, but it definitely was an Easter egg, if not another parallel. When Felicia Lewis came and grabbed this snow globe here that Diana had with the baby, what looks like a baby inside. And it seems like Diana was pretty attached to it because it was representation of her and her baby, right? Then this dirty old Felicia Lewis gonna come grab it and act like she lost it and talk about some oops and throw it down and of course busting the glass. And according to his channel, he was saying that it could potentially be symbolizing that, Detective Lewis is going to shatter her whole world, which is the baby. And I think there's a high possibility that he is very much correct when it comes to that particular situation. But Also, something that I wanted to throw out there is that like I said, as far as the parallel, I think the same fate could happen that happened with Tariq. That happened with Ghost and Tasha. May be happening with Tariq and Diana. Keep in mind, Ghost and Tasha had twins, so I think it is possible that Tariq and Diana will have twins as well. Because if twins run in your family, it's a high possibility that the next person could have twins as well. So, of course, after Diana being stumped out by Detective Lewis, a lot of us were concerned whether or not she lost a child. Like, according to my theory that I'm talking about today, like I said, I think she may have twins. And if she does, what I think may potentially happen is just like Ghost and Tasha. Keep in mind, the name of the episode when Raina was killed, well, the following episode, once Raina was killed, it was titled, You Can't Fix This. And it was referring to when Tasha was talking to Ghost, and Ghost told her he would fix it, and she told him, You can't fix this. So, now in episode 7, this one is titled, I Can't Fix This. So, could this be Diana telling this to Tariq, or maybe Tariq telling this to Diana? I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the two. And I believe, like I said, they're going to find out that it's possible. They're going to find out that Diana indeed had twins. And one of the child is gone. So just like Ghost and Tasha, Raina is gone. And in this situation, one of the babies that was inside of Diana is gone. So one remains and one is gone. And I think that is when we will get this scene here, because of course, a lot of us speculated on why was Tariq crying. Now, I said that it's between a couple of people, and it seems like, of course, I was right. I said it had to be between the baby, Diana, which is kind of they one and the same, Tasha, Grandma Estelle, or Yaz. Now, I was pretty sure it wasn't Yaz or Grandma Estelle, and it seems that I am right. We're not 100% sure yet because, of course, we haven't seen episode 7, but based off what we've seen in episode 6, I'm almost 100% sure it is going to be the baby. I would say I'm at 97%. So, like I said, I believe one of the babies are possibly gone, but one still remains. That's if she's pregnant with twins. That's the theory that we're dealing with. But anyways, next we're going to go ahead and get to when, Tasha and Tariq was having a talk. Now, apparently it seems as if maybe Tasha left Wickstead again, and, now she's just saying, F it, I got a grandbaby that's on the way, or, Tariq needs me. Whatever the situation might be, either Tariq went to her or she went to Tariq. Regardless, we see that they are together on this particular episode. So, but as we know from a couple of exclusive clips, Tasha will tell Tariq that baby is Hope. So the way she's talking is, as if the child is still alive. That's what a lot of people are, talking on. So is it possible that maybe one of them is alive and the other is dead? Or let's say maybe just the baby survived in general. Or it could just be them manipulating us like always. Maybe they're saying that, the baby's still alive for now. Or maybe they're checking on it. They're not exactly sure yet. Perhaps the doctors are checking to see if the baby is going to survive or not. And then maybe later on they get the bad news that it didn't make it. That could very well be the case as well. But either way, you know what I'm saying, it's showing that at least there's a possibility that the baby could survive. But what I think is going to happen is, of course, like I told you, you know, Tariq now knows that it was indeed Felicia Lewis who attacked Diana. And I believe here in this scene here, where we see Tariq scrapping up, looking like he's preparing for a war, he is getting ready for Detective Lewis. Now, it's very ironic how it seems like, well, actually, I'm going to say that little part. But either way, like I said, I believe this is who he's preparing for. Potentially Tariq and Braden, you know what I'm saying, was going out to, you know, seek out, and maybe, you know, the rest of the titles as well. Maybe Kane's involved because he heard about what's going on. And, you know, we know for sure Monet is not going to just let it sit. So Monet is definitely going to be involved. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, Drew is in jail, so he can't, you know, he can't be involved with what's going on. So now we have a trio of, and honestly, I kind of want to think Kane is going to sit this one out. That's my opinion. I don't think he's going to be involved with this. I think it's going to be a trio of Tariq, Braden, and Monet going out to seek out Detective Lewis, right? And I think possibly this is where we may be getting this scene here from. You know what I'm saying? I think after they see the aftermath of what happened with Diana, I can see Carter telling her that, you know, you mess with a very dangerous family. Like, these folks ugly as hell. I understand we law enforcement, but you piss them off to the point where they ain't got nothing to lose. They will come after you. And you can see the discomfort in her face right now that, you know, something is going wrong. So I can see Detective Carter telling them, you know, you might want to be considering laying low somewhere until this dust settles, until I'm able to figure this out. Or he could possibly even be telling her that, you know, maybe she's kicked off the task force, which would make her even more vulnerable for Tariq and the Tejadas to take him out. To take her out. Because now she doesn't even have law enforcement to protect her. She's almost like a regular civilian. Because keep in mind, we did get the Internal Affairs called her, telling her that, you know, they got a call about her excessive force. So that could be her call to let her know she is now fired. Next, we're going to go ahead and get to this other image with someone holding a gun, but I've already told y'all, in my opinion, I believe this is indeed Diana. Because, like I said, we did see an image of Diana holding a gun in an earlier clip. And I believe this is that same gun. So I believe after she gets out of the hospital, Tariq is going to let her know that, look, don't worry about this. I'm going to handle this. And of course, her mom is going to be with him. So another power parallel. Similar to how when Ghost, Tommy, and Tasha was going after Ray Ray for killing Raina, and Tariq ended up escaping the house and going out to do it on his own. I can see Diana doing the exact same thing. Who knows, maybe she's supposed to be still at the hospital, but she decides, no, I'm not going to just sit this one out. I'm going to go and deal with this on my own. She killed my baby. She attacked me. So I'm going to go out and deal with her. So, like I said, I think it is possible that she will go out and deal with this situation herself. That's where we're going to get this particular image here from. Let's say maybe she came in with the gun or something like that, and some kind of way, maybe, let's say Detective Lewis got the best of her, right? And she wasn't necessarily able to, shoot her. Or let's say she shot her and she survived later on, and then she ended up having to finish her off with this or whatever. Whatever the matter might be, like I said, I'm pretty sure, just like we're going to get another parallel very similar to Tariq. Tariq's first body, he took out a cop, and I think that Anna is going to be the same. Also, another shout out to Getting Out How I Live, because he also seen something. Now, this right here I did see, but he just so happened to get his out before me. I can see another situation similar to when Ghost was dealing with the Detective Greg Knox, right? Because Greg Knox had a tape on him and Tommy, and he wanted to go, well, more so Tommy. And he wanted to go and get rid of the the particular tape because he wanted to protect Tommy. And keep in mind, Felicia Lewis has a tape on Tariq and Brayden. So maybe Diana will attempt to go out and get that tape. And then she has an encounter with her and she ends up having to finish her off. Either way, I believe it's going to be very similar to, it's like it's all happening, the same thing happening all over again. But, of course, a younger generation, different people. But like I said, yeah, that's what I predict is going on with that particular situation. And then, of course, this last image that I have for you guys, where we see Detective Carter with a gun on on Monet, Tariq, and Diana. And it looks like somebody's on the ground still. I'm not exactly sure who. But like I said, somebody's on the ground. And I believe this is potentially after he finds out that his partner, Detective Lewis, has been killed. And he knows more than likely it is none other than the Tejadas who is behind it. And this also gives him the golden opportunity, because if he has access to that clip, which he more than likely does, of Tariq taking out Zion, he can now put Tariq under his control too. And I believe he's going to let this thing with Detective Lewis go, because potentially she probably was a problem for him anyways. So he's going to let that go because he's going to see it as, okay, they did me a favor. But if they get out of line, I can use this to my own advantage and turn them in for the death of Felicia Lewis, which is a federal agent, and that will, of course, give them life in prison. So I can see him definitely flipping this on them, you know what I'm saying, and using it to his own advantage. And that's how that's going to go, and they're going to have to try to find a new way to get away from under Detective Ugly Ass Don Carter. So pretty much that's all I got for y'all as far as this particular video. You know what I'm saying? Like always, for sure, definitely let me know what y'all thinking up in the comments. Could you see this outcome taking place? Do you see anything differently? Definitely let me know. But like usual, if you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.